Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the bench. And today we're going to be going over a few tips and tools. One of my more popular series of videos that I do. I gather up some of the items that I use throughout model building, painting, and whatnot. Put them all together in a video. Some new products that come in, some ideas that I use, and I share them with you guys. And some of them are laid out right here. And at the end of the video, I just got this in. Hold on. We'll save this to the end. The Gallery Ambition Series. It's a portable air compressor. And I believe it's got a hose in it and an airbrush in it. At $59.99. So I am curious as to how good we can get this little guy to work. There it is, mini compressor. Yep, Gallery airbrush, CS30, a hose, airbrush holder, and a water filter. It's going to moisture trap too. Excellent. And anyway, we'll go over that at the very end of the video. We'll save that for last. Let me put that aside. Also, I'm going to show you guys a quick change in a tool here. This is my Badger 105 Patriot. Look at that. It's still in great shape. I use this thing practically every day. Anyway, the air valve has gone on it. It won't release, and sometimes it's just letting air constantly flow through it. I'll show you what I mean right now. Let me grab my air hose. All right, quick release. I wish you could hear it, but see it? I'm not touching it, and the air is coming out. Trying to see where the microphone is here. Hear it? Try this side. That's annoying, right? It won't shut off. I think it got stuck. It happens quite a bit because I use these constantly, these airbrushes, and my Harder and Steinbeck went. Yeah, oops, it's still coming up. All right, let me disconnect this. Can you hear it? You can really hear it now. There you go. Anyway, let's remove the air supply. Yeah, it happens all the time, but the air valves on these are pretty cheap. I don't even know if I paid $15 for this. Here it is right here. The parts for Badger are really easy to get. They're on Amazon. And this fits a lot of their airbrushes across the board because it's really just the air valve. Complete valve assembly for look. Yeah, all the models right there. Oops, covered up by this sticker. All the models are under there too. But let's go ahead and cut this open and install it. Why not? Before we get started here. There we go. Let me put that in the trash. There it is. Now, we're going to unscrew this. Nope, I got to take off my quick release on this. But there we go. It's got a really fine thread because it's a lot of turning before it actually comes off. Look at that. And there it is. That's the assembly. I have to obviously take off my quick release. Oh, there it is. This one's made by Badger, so it fits any... Oops. There she goes, guys. There she goes. Right at my feet. It fits any quick release. It's a standard that fits any Badger airbrush. You can also buy an adapter, and then, you know, it's two ways of doing it. Anyway, this one happened to come with it. So here we go. Here's the new one. And all we have to do, line it up. Now, it's a very fine thread, so it can hold the, you know, so there's no troubles here with the air. Hold on. It is it is so fine. I can't get... Oh, I got it upside down. What a fool. I had it upside down, guys. There it is. Now we can actually just grip it here and just spin this like a prop. It'll save us some time. But you can see how many twists it takes to get this thing to sit. Oh, there we go. And you can, if you want, twist it in. Where's my... I have a plier with the soft ends on it so it doesn't damage anything. That's all. Right there. All right, get rid of this old one. Just put the quick release on the end. Before we get started with our video, we are in. Let me grab it. The hose went a little wild there. There we go. And we are in business. There we go. And just like that, $15, whatever it was on Prime, it showed up overnight. My airbrush is as good as new. It looks new, now it is as good as new. Anyway, there's a little quick detour in the video. I wanted to show you guys the simple process it is to fix an air valve. So don't panic when something goes wrong with the airbrush, particularly a Badger. It's really quick and easy to fix. It's one of the benefits there of Badgers here in America. Anyway, all right, guys, here we go. Not the craziest of things to show you here, anything secret, but these bottles I might have showed before, but I got a few questions, and I was about to use a whole bunch because I'm pre-thinning some paint. I get these at my local. I happen to have a local tattoo supply store. They sell tattoo ink machines, and they sell these empty bottles. It's actually a divided store. One half is medical equipment, the other half is tattoo supplies. So go figure. But yeah, they have these in all kinds of sizes. These all kinds of. This one has the twist-on squeeze tops. This one has the twist top, which is really loved by our community. Then they have different sizes. Obviously, this is. I like this small. I like these. They hold almost the same amount, but they're fatter, and it just makes for more room. I could put the shelves closer together. But I grabbed a whole bunch. A lot of guys use these and fill them way up with their primer, have it pre-thin, ready to go, and put a label on them. Then there's this flip top style, which I'm not crazy about, but I grabbed a couple anyway. Maybe I'll put alcohol in this, and then I'll rub it on the Q-tip or something. So there you go. Yeah, I get these at a local tattoo supply store. They're really cheap. You can buy them by the dozen if you want. Where I am anyway. It depends where you guys live, if you even have one of these in your area. But I figured I'd show you. I had somebody ask when they saw my shelves about my bottles. Oh, particularly for my all-clad. I keep the all-clad gloss black base in one of these because I use it constantly for my chrome videos. Yeah, anyway, there you go. Just a quickie to show you guys the empty bottles and how I get them. I get them locally at a tattoo supply store. Now, I get questions on these all the time, too. Let me grab this. Here's my acetone, and I labeled it with stickers I got at Walmart. And here, let me reach for this. Here's my lacquer. Depends what I want to use. And I'm going to expand more to do alcohol and whatnot, so I don't have to keep everything in a bottle. This all stays in a little cart when I'm airbrushing. And yeah, it keeps it airtight. This stuff won't evaporate. These mason-type jars are really good. And it's easy to open. And I keep one of my packages of my eyedroppers nearby, and I'm cleaning my airbrushes as I go. But yeah, you can just label them what you want. But when I usually... Let me put them back, guys. Hold on. When I'm usually airbrushing somebody in a video, I'll get a question. Hey, where'd you get that jar? And I happen to get them. Here's smaller ones. I'm going to show you guys these. Same thing, different style. And you can do the same thing. Like I said, you can keep your primer in here if you don't have the squeeze bottles there. Yeah, but these will keep it airtight. It's really good. And these are solvent-proof silicone. So even you saw the acetone, it doesn't burn through. It doesn't evaporate. I've had those for 3 years now. The ones I just showed you with the orange. So yeah, these are fine. Nothing's going to happen. And they got this nice, simple, open every time mechanism, which I love. There's no squeezing, twist off top where the paint will seal it up. And I got different sizes. I got these, I think, at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I happen to live in a city where everything's kind of close by. So there's a Hobby Lobby about a mile away, and then another mile is a Michael's. So there's two, and then there's a Joann Fabric. They're all art supply type stores. And that's where I got these. I'll see. I think I have a dozen of these from Amazon. It's about this. I think it's about this size. These are really worth having, particularly in a box, around $20. I'll put a link below for these on the Amazon. But everything else, I would just run to your Hobby Lobby, or if you have a Michael's near you, they should have those in stock. Check ahead. Usually the website will tell you if they stock them. But yeah, in any case, I will put a link below for Amazon links for the ones I bought. I bought a dozen of them. All right, let's move on. Let's go with these. Doesn't matter what order we're going in. These are brand new. These are from Mr. Hobby. These are Gundam markers, but they're holographic, I guess is what they're called. So let's go ahead and check these out. Let's take them out of the package. And behind the scenes, I put some so it would dry, because it looks completely different once it dries, to give the holographic effect. Let's see. holographic yellow. Is that right there? And it'll signify this gold here. And this is, what is this one called? Oh, here we go. Moonlight Butterfly. Holographic silver. Now this one, actually, oh yeah, it is. Holographic yellow. It does say it. All right. And that means it's almost like a color shift under the light. And it's a typical marker. You got to shake it up. And then you got to push it down to dispense the ink out. All right. I can do that on an old spoon here. Hold on. Here we go. Nice gold-plated spoon. And just push her in. And then the ink will come out. I have these started, you know, for the video purpose. I just did it a few minutes before the video started. And let's go ahead and test these out. Let's see if it goes on dark plastic. All right, let's see. Not that I'm working behind the camera here. I wasn't prepared, so let's just go ahead and dabble this and see if it... Yeah, it covers it pretty good. I'll show you guys close up in 1 second. Oh, out of bounds here. It's not like me. There we go. Yeah, it covers nice. Look at that. Now, it just looks like silver at this point. Now, let's show you. Well, let's go ahead and put yellow on the other side here. Let's do that. Make sure these both cover dark colors. Maybe these are good for eyes if it has that good holographic effect, which I will show you in a second. Yep, so these both cover. They recommend 2 coats, so you let it dry, or else the marker will pull the ink back up till it's dry. All right, now, check this out. Look at this. Here's the silver. Here's the yellow. Look at the silver. Now, they both do color changing. You can see it there on the gold, or the yellow. Oh, it's got a lot right there. But the silver's the winner here. Let's face it. I mean, look at that. There's a good distance right here for me to show you. All right, there we go. Isn't that awesome? So it does have a cool effect. I think this would look great as highlights, or where maybe some of the armor shows through, or maybe the eyes. Now I took it and I ran across this edge and this edge to see if I can get an effect, and I sure did. Look at that, guys. I'm only holding it back because the lighting is better in that way. It looks gold for a second until you turn it, and then you get the blue and the purplish. So yeah, I did it on each side so we could see it. Isn't that awesome? I think that's terrific. So it does work. Now when it goes down, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. It looks like silver till it starts to dry and fully, and then it fully dries. Let's see, I'm not dry yet. So that's why I did this earlier. And let's see if I get a little effect on this crown here. Ooh, small piece, small piece. Yeah, oh, yeah, there it is. It's got the color shift effect. There, see it? Almost like it's twinkling. So yeah, these are pretty nice. I do like them. I got these at Gundam Pros. So I'll put a link below for my buddies down there, Rich and Walter. Yeah, I think these are worth it. These are worth having in the inventory, particularly on the highlight edges right here. Look at that. I mean, that looks great. Look. Yeah. Yeah, those are a winner. Those are a winner. I do like. I have holographic paint, too, I'm going to be testing. SMS makes one. A couple of companies make them. And this is the effect you get. You can put it over anything and get that nice twilight effect. Anyway, let's get that out. There you go. Get these packages aside. And just so you guys know, they're holographic markers under the new EX series. So, good for Mr. Hobby to really keep producing new products, particularly in the marker lineup. Anyway, this is a brand that I like. They're out of Canada, Alpha Abrasives. And I'll show you these. They make a ton of these things for sanding, and other things too. But these are little sanding sticks. Let's see what grit we have here. 120 and 240. So one size, I got to see what color is what. Obviously, there we go. You can feel it. But these are great. You can get in little spots, and great for sanding little areas. And you can go in rough and then just flip it over and go in a little smoother. And these are great. And they're not too expensive. $5 you get a ton of these things. And they're two-sided. And that's just one product. Let me show you more of their items. Here are their sanding needles. These are 320 grit. crack this open. There we go. I got some of these at Hobby Lobby, but some I've had in my inventory a long time. And I didn't have the packaging, so I got a couple of these so I can show you guys the packaging. You can get them on Amazon too. And most hobby supplies place will have it. But look, there's another one where you can get in if you're getting a little flashing or extra plastic. These little sanding needles can get in these little spots, particularly into a corner. See it? Look at that. Oops. Butterfingers today, guys. Butterfingers. Yeah, I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys. See it? Look at that. I mean, you're going right into that corner for sanding. And then flip it around. You're right here. You can even go around it. So yeah, and there's all different grits for these needles too. They're called sanding needles. That's part of their product line. The ends are, they're made out of plastic, but they're coated in the grit. This one happens to be 320. So there's that. And they make these. This is one of my favorites. These are, you get a little package with 3 grits, right? Yep, 180, 240, and 400. And check this out. I'm sure a lot of you guys even use these because these are pretty popular. Let's open this up here. Yep, you got 2 sides. Here we go. And one side will be the sandpaper. One side is peel and stick. Yeah. So I'm going to take this off here. And you got this. And there's all kinds of these. I mean, you guys know they make aluminum. They make all kinds of handles, you know. But there it is. And it's flexible. And well, hey, we'll grab that same piece. And then you can just... That's it. And you just choose your grit. And they peel off easily. And you can re-stick them. Because of the way the material is. It's this rubber that will hold it rock steady, man. It won't go anywhere. And then just comes right off, and you can put on the next one. And you can store them if you keep the piece. I just keep a plastic baggie. And when I'm done with one, I'll just put it on the plastic baggie, like a Ziploc. And then when I'm ready, it just comes right off. Right? And back onto the handle. You're ready to go. And there it is. So yeah, for quick reference, I will put on the back with a Sharpie what grit it is, so I can look down quickly, and then I get, you know, at some point you start to get used to just the feel of what it is. But yeah, that's it for Alpha. I do like Alpha abrasives. They make the little squares. Let me grab one to show you my next to me. See the little squares, little foam squares that they make. So great company, and they do a lot of abrasives for model building. Wonderful company out of Canada, and they're doing great things for the hobby. Let's get these out of the way. Sorry guys, hitting the camera. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Geez, I don't know what to reach for here. Here, this is Pinewood Derby. And they actually have a lot of decals you guys can use, believe it or not. They have number sheets, you know, because you're going to put numbers on your car. And some Gundams will have a number on them. And yeah, but they have little numbers and little letters and little, maybe they'll have little warning signs, which are cool. But these are really cool. These are foil stickers. Let me show you this. A lot of your craft stores will have a Pinewood Derby section. And you'll see all the little things over there. But check this out. Look at these foils. And these really, you can do a lot with these, particularly for the price. What is this, $5? $5. You know, you guys saw my post on how much a can of chrome costs. So the pricing, when you get something in $5, you can't beat it. But check that out. So all you have to do is you cut it in the shape you want and just peel and stick. I mean, you could put it on a piece like this. You can just go over it here, trace it out, stick it on, and you got nice highlights, you know, anywhere. Any part of the body where a little piece is showing through, this will look good. You know, pick a color, and at least you get a bunch of sheets to go with it. Even on this that I showed you, I put this marker on. You can just trace this down and put this on there, and you would get a nice reflective, you know, chrome-looking piece. This is basically blue chrome, red chrome. Really nice, really good idea. Here's a part right here. Right, just layer out, trace it out, cut it, you know. I'm going to show you here. I would cut off a small piece Then I would trace it out, peel and stick, and I should have had a piece ready, but this is a fly off the seat of my pants video, you know, and my fingernails aren't the greatest to peel this out, but let's see if I can do it. Yes, I think I can. All right, let's peel this off. There we go. See that? Actually, you can put it on here and then retrace and cut with a knife the rest of the way. See that? There we go. There we go. I don't know if my knife is sharp enough. I gotta put a new blade in my X-Acto here, but just so you guys can see what I mean for results. There we go. This is all quick, quick, quick. See that? So then you would have like, see that? So, oh, great for Butterfingers again. Great for custom pieces. I mean, look at that. And you could, you know, whatever the color your kit is going to be, you know, choose the red if it's got red accents. It's pretty cool. Really, really neat idea for $5, and you have enough to do several kits. And yeah, I think it looks great. Look at that. A great idea for $5. You can great for customizing. Let's get that out of the way. Pinewood Derby. All right. We have this clamp. Let's get this clamp out of the way. I have a bunch of these smaller clamps now. I left this from the package so you can see it. Very inexpensive. But I also have a bunch of smaller ones. Let me get this out of the way. That I have in my shelving units behind me here. But what you use them for is, I love modern aircraft. This is a little small for me, but I like 1/48 scale. But I'm showing you how these come in handy. All right, we take this F-16. All right, we'll put the bodies together. We don't have to go technically. I'm just going to show you good uses for these. Now this will squeeze itself in. You can get close, right? And once you come in, oops, see, it's tough to work with two hands. So I'm not set up for building yet. Not until I get my new camera set up. So yeah, so we're just going to come in and just going to squeeze the trigger. Try and get a good angle for you guys. And it actually will close itself in. There it is. And now we are in. All right, easy to work with, and they come in all different sizes. And to release it, you just push this button, and then she opens up. It goes in reverse. You've seen these. These carpenters use these. Same idea, but I'll show you as you squeeze it. It's closing in. That's it. So it's good for any, you know, you reach any point where it's skinny, and if you get too close, release it, and we're going to go back in, tighten it up. That's it. And then release. So we can get my kit out of here. And that's it. That's a nice clamp. I use all kinds of clamps. I showed my little blue ones in one of my earlier videos. I've been using them for about 40 years. I love those things, the little blue ones from Excel. So, yeah, that's what this clamp is. It's another form of a clamp. I didn't show in my last video, so I figured I'd show it now. This is made of metal right here. And they're made cheap, but they get the job done. All right. What are we going to? We'll go with these dots. These are really, really cool. I mean, this is cheap money, not even $3. And the point and purpose of this is, these are little stickum dots. All right? That's it. And they're perfectly like half pearls. But what you do is, without going crazy, you know, 1 or 2 spots on your Gundam, you peel this off, and check this out. Check this out. And there we go. Now when you paint this, the primer, and then paint over it, look at that. You know what I mean? So you put it on a shoulder, you oops, hold on. You put it on a shoulder or wherever, where it won't look out of place. That's the leg right there. The foot is at the bottom. See, that don't look out of place, particularly if it's all painted one color. Isn't that awesome? So they have different sizes. Obviously, for a master grade, we would go way up, or a perfect grade. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Yeah, particularly on their shoulder area or whatnot. So, and there's what, 3 sizes? And there's 3 sizes, and that was $2.79 for this. You know, I mean, there's little jewels and stuff, but that's obvious. If you see the jewel, like a diamond shape, that it's just obvious. Where this looks like, after it's primed, it would look like it's part of the kit. You know, I'll prime it now, and I'll bring it right back. All right, guys, through the magic of video, we are back, and it is primed, and check that out. You can't even see, and there's no glue involved. You can't see where I attached it. It looks like it's part of the piece. Look at that. So there you go. Another simple add-on to make a nice custom kit. 3 different sizes. And yeah, look at it. Anyway, let's move on. All right. This is our mirror. And yeah, the mirror idea is a great idea for simple money. What is this? $3.99. How many did I get in here? I got these at the craft store. I got 2 in here. So it's $2.50 a mirror. You know, I got to clean it. And it's just an easy idea on your shelf. Let's grab somebody. I don't know who I can reach for us. Grab my Zynga. See that? It just makes for a nice display. And you can get them for each. And they sell them bigger. I mean, you can probably take up the whole shelf. But it just makes for a nice display. It just classes it up a bit. And I think there's one that fits my box here, but I couldn't find it at the store I was at. They were out of a bunch of them, but let's see if we can put this square one just overall underneath it. 1 second, guys. There we go. You got to clean them up for sure, but the square ones, check this out. You hear me, but don't see me. Beveled edge. Look at that. But see how dirty it is because it's been sitting on the shelf. So let's get my Zinger out of here. In his mirror. See that? Much bigger. That'll fit like a master grade. Let's bring over my real grade. But that should fit overall on that. And there you go. Look at the difference in the beauty that it makes for the kit. Look at that. And with the beveled edge and all, it just looks like $1,000,000 when it only costs you short cash. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So that's another idea. Craft mirrors in the craft department of the store. Or, where did I get these? I don't know where I got them. Michael's maybe? One of the two. Like I said, the 2 I go to all the time. And there you go. Look at that. Class it right up. The other video I showed the case. Now we put the case on top of the mirror. Let's put that over here. And, all right. Let's grab the airbrush. I'm putting my Zinger back. I don't want him to fall on me. He's above me. All right, let me grab the airbrush. 1 second, guys. All right, here we go. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, don't look out, Hawks. Hawks is protecting the desk here. All right, let's see what we got. Man, this stuff is tough to do from behind the camera. Some of you guys are really good at this. Hose. That looks like the power cord, I'm guessing. Oh, there we go. Straight up. All right, let's grab that. Yeah, it's the power. All right, there we go. Let's get this out of the way. All right, what's on the other side? Oh, the airbrush. All right, it comes with their basic airbrush, the CS30. Let's check this out. Entry-level airbrush, I'm sure. Yep. There we go. Still nice. It's got a chuck in the back. Yep, the classic it says on it. It's got a cap. But I've had very good luck so far with these gallery airbrushes. Nothing bad to say about them. We're very impressed. Let's put that outside and let's check. This is what we really want to check. And that, what is this? Oh, a moisture trap. Look at that. That's right. All right. Here we go. You know, I tested one of these a year or so ago, and it was awful. Not this. It didn't look like this. I think it laid flat. It was for nail polish. I'm guessing, you know, nail polish, nail salon type thing. But boy, it just dipped when you press the air. It just, and it just affected the airbrushing. It was really bad. One of the worst things I've tested. What is the, oh, airbrush holder. There we go. Check that out. Does it got feet on? Yeah, little rubber feet. There we go. Oop. Here's the power button, I expect. Yep. And here's our outlet. And I guess this is cool for moisture. You attach that to your airbrush. That alone's a few bucks. They threw that in. That's pretty cool. And it adjusts. It says it adjusts from, I think, 15. Let me grab the manual. All right, guys. Here we are. All right. Here it is. It says, zoom in a little bit. All right. It says right here. Press the power switch, auto start at 1 bar, 15 PSI is where it starts at, and then it stops at 21. So that's our range, which is what I use every day, between 15 and 20 every day. Airflow is up to 10 milliliters. Where are we here? Super airbrush for 2 millimeter to a 5 millimeter needle nozzle. Rotate the regulator to adjust pressure. Now I turned over here because there's no pressure gauge on it. Maybe you should pressure. I have my pressure gauge attached to my desk over there, so I guess I can reattach it to here. But yeah, it's set. Oh, here it is. All right, turn clockwise to increase the pressure, counterclockwise to decrease. So it's decrease, it's going to go down to 15 max. It looks like it's going to go to 20, 21, which is perfect. I would probably let it go where it is. This actually says stops at 25, starts at 15. So yeah, let's check it out. I guess, I don't know, I would just leave it in the middle. If it can paint well, we'll find out. I'll even use the airbrush that came with it. How's that? I mean, hey, if this works good, we're looking at a bargain, because this is 59 bucks. I didn't even realize it came with an airbrush, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, I'll probably use my own hose. I have one over here. So maybe I'll just grab my hose or this one. We'll see. Anyway, we'll meet you at the booth. We'll hook this up. We'll see how it works. All right, my friends, here we are at the booth. It is plugged in. It is set up. I got the airbrush in it. I put the moisture trap on it. This is everything as it comes. I thinned out some primer. Mr. Surfacer primer, black. That's what we got here. And, well, let's go ahead and put this off to here. Now let's turn her on, which is right here. Oh, it's on off. Oh, it is. It says you can run it for 30 minutes and let it cool off. I'm not going to do that long here. So far, pretty good. It's pretty stable. It's not vibrating much. Anyway, let's see if it paints. All right, we're going to increase it. All right. Let's see what we got here. See if we can get a little fine... Not bad. Look at that. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me pause the camera to get something to paint here. Hold on one second. All right, guys. I had to reload my spoons. I had to reload. Let's see what we got here. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to try it with another airbrush, so we're going to see how it performs with one of my regular from my stables here. A regular airbrush from the old Barbatos stable. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's just primer. Look at that. That went on nice. So, yeah, it's a real good primer airbrush, that's for sure. Let's try. I mean, the big test was the compressor, and it seems to really work. It doesn't pulsate. Got a little bit, but I think, no. I think it's just the sound of the airbrush. Let me pour some paint into another airbrush. Let me grab one of mine here. I'll pick one. Let me pause the camera. All right, guys. I went with my Grex because it was within arm's reach. I just attached it right here. I didn't put the moisture trap on it because I forgot. So, no biggie. Let's go. Let's see if it can push paint through this baby. Oh, yeah. Nope. No problem. I'm going to get paint on this. Let's put it out of the way. No problem here. Wow. It works good. The little compressor, that could. Look at that, guys. It works. The little bastard works. Very impressed because, you know, my experience with one of these little compressors is not good. But this is good. This is really good. Ran out of paint. Where's my paint? Hold on, guys. Let's put some more paint in there. The little cup is right behind me. Get some spoons prepped for, why not, another test, right? Anyway, yeah, she works. I'm impressed. It's not warm yet, but I only, you know, use it for a few minutes. Yeah, thumbs up, gallery. Another good product. I'll meet you back at my desk, and we'll wrap this up. All right, guys, here we are back at the bench, and that concludes the tips and tools test video. Now, very impressed. I will put a link below for this. No complaints. It worked. It just worked. I would use this for yeah, if you guys are just getting started, this will get the job done. I will actually carry this to the garage. We're going to do some touch-up work on my motorcycle or something. So, yeah, and the little brush that came with worked good. It really performed well with the Grex. It pushed the paint right through that baby. So, no problems there. It comes with, you know, that basic model right there. It comes with the hose, the moisture trap. Yeah, good product. There might be, I think there's at least a 5% off the 59. I don't know if I have any codes. If I do, I will leave one below. And the company is pretty active. They've been going back and forth with you guys in the comment section. They're really good people. So any questions below, I'm sure they'll leave an answer. But yeah, I think I answered most here. It's a pretty good unit. Anyway, guys, that is the video for today. Use the tips I put up. Oh, here's my mirror. I forgot I left him out. Me right there. And yeah, I hope you guys can pick up on a few tips that I put out here, or some of the tools that I use. And coming up, we're going to have a few things. We're going to have a shootout with the top-of-the-line God Hand against other similar, not any kind. I'm not going to put it against cheap wire cutters or Zerons. I'm going to put it against anything that's supposed to compete with it. So it's going to be direct comparisons. I got the Mr. Hobby ones coming in. I got them all that are close to it coming in. It's not going to be a ton of them. There'll probably be at least, it might be 5, 6. Might even go up to, at least 5 or 6. We're going to have a comparison. We're going to cut off colored plastic. That's coming up very soon. And also just came in. I'm reaching behind me, guys. Thank you, Walter and Rich, again at Gundam Pros. The new Gundam Seed Destiny colors from Aqueous. And Witch and, there it is, the Witch and Mercury colors. Check that out. So these, they keep adding to the line, you know. So we got the Witch colors, and we got the Gundam Seed Destiny colors. Check that out. So this will be coming up too. We actually will take out some Witch from Mercury, and we'll take out some Seed Destiny kits, and we'll compare the colors to the actual runners, and we'll see how they compare to the plastic that they say it's supposed to match. And yeah, so that's coming up too. Plus a couple other surprises. Let me put that back. And that is it. There you go, guys. I hope you have a great Friday. That's when this video is going up. We'll see you over the weekend. Hopefully I can get another video up sometime Sunday. Fingers crossed. If all the nippers come in, maybe I'll do that next. They're supposed to be showing up tonight and tomorrow. And it wasn't cheap. We're in about $200 for this test. So it's going to be a good one. Anyway, guys, great little compressor here. I hope you like all the tips. You guys have been wonderful. You guys are the best. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon, it's below. I'll put a link where I answer your questions. I actually have a couple I'm going to shoot right after this. Somebody wants to know with my, let me show you 1 second. On my Patreon, one of my members asked, these are my colors, I'm laying them out here. What's my blackened blue, which is a real dark, like that, metallic blue, looks like over my anodized aluminum blue, over my anodized red aluminum, and anodized black aluminum right there. That's where's that one? Right there, black aluminum. That's in my lineup, my paint lineup, Mecha Empire. There you go. Yes, Same line that I do with my neon panel liners. So that's what I'm going to do right when I finish this video. I'm going to go shoot that and put it just for him. It's a personal video. He wants to know what this looks like sprayed over these colors. And I'll post it for him, but anybody who joins the Patreon can see it. So that's the kind of material I'm doing on Patreon. I'm answering your questions. Sometimes it's just a text. That's all you guys want to know. Should I use this? It's a yes or no. And sometimes they want to see a result. And that, in the case, I will do that on video. And that's what I'm doing now. And that's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, subscribe to the Patreon. I'll put it below. It's only $4 a month. And I'll put links, if I can, to everything that I showed here. I'll put up a link for the gallery little compressor also. So all that will be in the description below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for enduring these long video. But I have a lot of fun with these. I hope you guys do too. We will see you all in the next video. God bless.